Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Young and Bold with Adams, Voices of the Youth, Vision for the World, a space where we talk real, live bold, and inspire change. Whether you're building yourself, looking for motivation, this is your place. So, guys, do not forget to subscribe to all our social medias as The Young and Bold with Adams on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And also, do not forget to comment to our previous episodes, like, and subscribe. So, today we want to talk about something simple but powerful, from peer pressure to purpose, how school and leaders empower today's youth. And on set is an amazing guest, is a principal. And before you hear from him, I'll give him time to introduce himself. So, Karibu.
Thank you very much, Adams. Thank you for the opportunity given.
Yeah.
I'm here for Young and Bold this afternoon so that we talk about matters of peer and youth.
Yeah.
But my name is Tanui Onesmus. I'm currently the principal of African Institute of Research and Development Studies here in Nakuru City Campus. And I'm happy to be here today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, and feel at home.
Thank you very much.
So, behind every student smile could be pressure, confusion, or silent struggles. So, how can schools turn this pressure into purpose? So, we want to affirm this question into the discussion of today. So, Mr. Principal, so how many young people today face a lot of pressure from your experience? And how is the peer pressure affecting the students in schools?
Thank you very much for that good question. For peer pressure, I think at any given time, almost every other youth goes through the peer pressure because of the influence of the choice of friendship that they do have, the influence on social media could be on which in one way or another, or even fashion, like the choice of fashion that they want, which in one way or another, it is going to influence them to change their values because they want to fit in to the kind of friends that they have. Like if you get those who are coming from the up country, they will be trying to fit into the system of a city. Where now they are fitting to the culture that has been developed by the city dwellers, the people who are from the city. So you will find that they will have now the peer pressure because they are being influenced directly or even indirectly by that lifestyle that they are finding in a given environment that they are in. So to just say the number, I think almost any given time, every other youth will be having peer pressure. Yes.
So we also see emotional stress and trauma among youth. What are some of the struggles students silently go through?
Now, the youth goes through the struggles. Maybe, for example, the emotional damages that they get due to financial strains that they get on their financial setups. You also get that the demand for class and maybe the environment that they are in. It could also be the many other things that they do come across. So it is going to influence them emotionally. Because if you see the anxiety or even the loneliness, maybe they have gotten used to staying in an environment that they are in a family setup. Now when they come to a new environment, you will find that they will be affected by the loneliness. So they will have that emotional damage in their brain, which can influence them in one way. Yes.
But I think another thing, currently, the current situation, you find most youths are in relationships.
Yes, it's true.
And that is also another thing.
A very big one. In fact, you will find that now the kind of environment that you are in, where youths have been exposed to many other things, they are looking even for girlfriends or even boyfriends on social media, and you will find them they will be affected because they are even looking for people they have never even met. They even don't know whether they exist. Like for example, they visit the social media pages like Facebook and others, and that's where they get people that even in one way they can be duped.
But I feel another thing that is also affecting us as youths, we also, let's say, marriage.
Yes.
I'm not ready for that, but I get into that. It's also another thing that is so much stressful. People don't know. At first, you don't know what you're getting into, but later on, responsibilities come in a way that
which they were not even prepared for that. Yeah, it's actually true. Like you'll find that even nowadays, youths are rushing for the relationship that leads even to unready relationships that can make them to get married when they are not even ready. And when they get to the marriage setup, that's why even you find that nowadays even marriages are breaking very easily. You find that it's not even lasting for even more than even 3 years because they are getting into something they are not ready. They have not been prepared adequately on how the life in marriage is looking like. So in one way or another, it is going to affect them by living out or even the about all the responsibilities that they are supposed to be having. Yes.
So, as a school leader, how do you support students mentally, emotionally, and not just academically?
Thank you very much. For the schools, how they prepare is actually having the social culture by provision of the guiding and counseling, provision of guiding and counseling for them. What we ensure as an institution is to provide the safe space. The safe space is where you will be able to listen to any youth. When they approach you, you will be able to give them the room, an open door that they can air whatever they are going through without cutting them short.
Very true.
Giving them room that they can expose or they can express their emotional issues that they are going through. They could be also going through quite a lot. And as an institution, we have ensured that we always have the guiding and counseling, ensuring that even the trainers are also adequately prepared that they can listen to every other person or a youth that they approach them in case of an issue. Yes. So safe space is actually something that is good so that they could be able to listen to the issues that and have that freedom of airing the issues that they have.
Yeah, very true.
Yes.
So, what inspired you to become the principal?
Thank you very much. I think for me, seeing how education actually changes life is what made me to just be this principal. And I think I like the educational sector because when you change someone education, and we always know that education is actually an equalizer. And when you change someone life by impacting and giving knowledge, you will find that that person tomorrow will be able also to change the society. So what personally made me to choose to be the principal is when you are changing life through the education is something that I am always happy about. Because at least as I didn't say this, Adams, that I've been the principal for now almost 10 years. 10 years. So, and I'm happy that I've changed life indeed. Many people have gone through my hands and they're always happy. And when they're happy, I'm always happy. Yes.
But you people should also be just congratulated a lot because most of us have also gone through. Most of us we have to pass.
Exactly. Exactly. We really appreciate when someone recognizes the efforts that we put. It is really a plus because it is not easy.
It is.
More so when you are dealing with the youth and generation that is these Gen Zs are always hard to deal with. And when you have been in a position to manage them for that time, it is really, really, really good to indeed appreciate. Yes.
So, in your view, what makes a good leader?
Now, a good leader is someone who is able to listen. A good leader is someone who is very fair. A good leader is someone who is able to lead by example. A fair person or someone who is able to give a quite good decisions making when you are faced by a problem. You will be able to really respond to that problem easily and also in a quick and give a quick response. Like when you are faced with an emergency, how fast can you react to that problem? So as leaders, these are the people who are always fair in making the judgments. They are always leading by examples. They are not waiting for these people to lead so that you're able to maybe make a decision. But as a leader, you're able. These are the people whom other people rely on.
Yeah.
So if you are being relied on and you're not in a position to provide that adequate solution,
Yeah.
then you are not a good leader.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is through my observation.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you think deputy principals they're always very strict and harsh? I don't know. It's also in I've discovered this from also high school and also campuses. So
I want to just say that is actually perception,
uh-huh.
though it is also that always the deputy principals are the disciplinarians. They are actually given the responsibility of discipline in any institution. In given the structure, they are always having that responsibility on ensuring discipline in terms of the trainees. Even in high school, the students are always going through the office of the deputy for discipline. Even in college, the office of the deputy, either academic or even the academic affairs or even administration are always in charge of the discipline amongst the trainees. So that is why that perception is always there, because the principal who is in charge of the administration is always the public relation officer. And they will now not be given that duty of ensuring discipline because it's actually face of the institution. So the deputy principals are always in charge of the internal affairs of the institution. So always anything to do with the trainees discipline goes through the office of the deputy principal. But it depends on the structure that is given. You get that different institutions have their own different way of administering things. Yeah.
So outside the office,
Yes.
what hobbies or curricular activities do you enjoy engaging in with students?
Thank you very much. Me, I like two things: sports, sporting activities. And I hope you will not ask me which team I do support. but when it comes to sports that I engage with, so I like football.
Yeah, I've seen you. You're very flexible.
Yes, actually, I like football. It's only that sometimes when you get to the field, things become different. You can even miss balls many other times because we don't do practice. But sports is one thing that I do engage myself much with the youths and even my students, and also the cultural activities. I like embracing culture. When you will be able to meet people coming from diverse backgrounds and embracing the culture directly, like you will be able to see people coming and showcasing how their culture is looking like. I like it the most. Why? It is going to improve on the diversity, and people will now start embracing the culture of different other people, and you will be able to like it. Like when you will be able to see the Ma community with their attire, you'll be able to see the like, for example, even the Turkanas. That kind of mixture of culture is actually what I like the most. Yes.
So looking back at your youth,
Yes.
what are the best advices that you ever received that guides you up to date?
One is stay disciplined. And I think I can even still tell the youths of the day that I think staying focused, having discipline and hard work. And I think those are the things that I was told. Even when we were in high school, even the motivators who always come, they always tell us about discipline. They always tell us about attitude. And they used to tell us about attitude, that it is the only word that even adds up to 100%. And I think that is what we were told, and we are still. You will never know whom you're going to meet today. And developing an attitude towards something. If you want to go business wise, if you want to do education wise, if you want to choose a given course, if you want to do what, developing a positive attitude towards that thing that you want to do is always the best thing. So I think there are only 4 attributes. One is staying disciplined, staying focused, hard work, attitude towards that thing. That has always been my focus and what has been driving me all along for that thing.
And also, discipline is the cornerstone to success.
Every other thing. In fact, there is nothing like, for example, if you want, if you last, like, for example, every other time you get interviews that they always ask about those students who get A in the KCSE. They'll always tell you that I always wake up at 4 a.m. I sleep late. That is discipline.
Yeah, of
If
course.
you will not be disciplined about even waking up, about even the reading culture, you will not even stay long.
Yeah.
So even in work, if you will not be able to ensure discipline, nothing will be done. Even
Yeah.
the business people, if you will not ensure discipline, nothing will work.
Yeah.
Yes. So discipline is actually, as you've said, cornerstone of everything.
So, are there mistakes that you made when you were young that you'd wish the current youth to learn from?
Yeah, actually, there are many mistakes, but I want to just say that mistakes are always to make us strong.
Yeah.
And one thing I would say that maybe it's a mistake that we did is some other time trying to take shortcuts. Shortcuts, I don't want to maybe say maybe what shortcuts I did there, but taking shortcuts and even not ignoring mentors. In terms of mentorship, I want to just say that some other time you find someone wants to advise you on a given thing.
Yeah.
But as a youth, you tend to ask yourself, what is he telling me?
Yeah.
Like, for example, if today I want to just go and talk to the youths, I know there are even those who will not even want to listen to what I'm just saying.
Yeah, very
Because
true.
they are ignoring me as a mentor, and I'm mentoring them about what I've gone through in life.
Yeah.
And that's actually the experiences that also you've done.
Yeah,
and the
you've been there.
and the mistakes that we've gone through. Like, for example, there are many people who we must have faced trying to help us on telling us what to do in order to be successful. But in one way or another, we are ignoring them.
Yeah.
And that's a mistake. Yeah.
So I know that with the current youth, we are so much under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give such a person?
Now, the kind of advice that I want to give to the youths is even if there is a failure, even if today you are failed over something, one fail will not justify your life. If it is a peer pressure, it is not advisable to even try to fit in. Like, I remember when we were even in high school, we used to be told that when you get to the institution, you will get people, the rich, even, and the destitutes, those who are not able to afford anything. And we were told on that we need to stay focused and remain the way we are. Even the advice that I'm giving to the youths and as at now is, let us not try to copy what others are doing. Let us live our life. Let us stay the way we are supposed to stay.
Yeah. So, rumors has it that there seems to be a big gap between the millennials and younger generation. Do you think it's the technology, or what's the main cause?
Actually, there is a gap.
Yeah.
That is what I want to just say. And technology plays a part. Technology plays, like, for example, if you see the millennial time, that is actually our time. During those days, the technology was not so much.
Yeah.
As at now. You see, for now, everything, like, if you even ask a Gen Z, or if you deny the Gen Z internet for now, you are creating war.
Yeah.
You are creating war because
I've seen people lamenting on the school group like Wi-Fi or something.
yes,
Yeah.
you are creating war.
It has become a primary want.
It is actually a technology, and because everything is there, you see now the AI thing, everything. If you want even to ask even small thing nowadays, you go to AI, you ask, and they will be able to give. In our time, during the times for the millennials, those things were not.
You just had to do your own research.
Your own research in your own way, the hard way. And even if you even try to see nowadays, many people don't read books directly. In fact, if you give many people, these books are gathering dust because they fear opening the books that we do have. These ones are the bulky books that we have. They don't open because they want only just to wake up and go direct to the internet and want to get what they want.
Yeah.
And that's actually that gap that is there.
And by the way, I've seen situations whereby a lecturer is in class giving notes, and they don't want to write the notes. Instead, they say, "I have them on."
You see,
yeah,
that is now the issue because now they want to just rely, and actually that is now the gap that you're talking about. And technology have actually, in one way or another, increased this, or it is actually part of increasing this, playing a role in creating this gap.
Yeah. So how can schools and parents better understand this new generation?
Now, in fact, parents are in the school, and the parents are actually the mentors in one way. The parents are actually they're supposed to be providing the parental guidance, and the only way parents and even teachers are supposed to be guiding this generation is by listening to them and not lecturing them in one way. At least you need to be giving them the platform to listen to the issues that they go through. Like what you're talking about, how do you mentor someone who is going through quite a lot of peer pressure? By ensuring that you listen to the issues that they do have. You create openness as a parent, create openness as leadership in the institutions, and through that you will be able to listen to these youths and give them direction and guidance.
What are some of the current exchange programs in the US that market and help our Kenyan students?
Now, the US have actually been partnering with Kenya in many ways by actually having the exchange programs. We are having what you call the university partnerships, as well as also the virtual collaborations. Like you find that many people are studying the curriculum for the US in Kenya, and they're even awarded the certificates. Many people are also in US. They are getting the services in Kenya. So actually, the US and Kenyan partnership is playing a bigger role in terms of the exchange programs that we do have. And Kenyan government and Kenyan citizens have benefited in this program in having studying even where they are by these virtual programs and even other exchange programs that the US government provides. Yeah.
I've seen many graduates leave school with theory but no practical skills. So how does African Institute focus on hands-on training?
Now, what we have done is actually currently there are quite a lot of mentorship programs that we do have, and even the attachment opportunities that we do provide. And we always update our trainers on the real life of the industry. They actually, it's what called the industry mentorship. And this industry mentorship is helping the youths and even the trainees in knowing what is expected when they will be in the real industry. And as an institution, as African Institute, we have been playing the role by doing the follow-up, ensuring that we come to the practical setup of what is expected as a trainee tomorrow when they will be getting the job employment, on what is expected on the employment industry, what is expected on the task that is ahead of them. Yes.
So how do you design your curriculum to match real job market needs?
Now, what we do is we always engage the industry setters, and also we develop and upgrade our programs on regular basis to fit into job design and how the demand of the job needs. Like what we always do is we always look at the industry setup and industry sector. What does the industry needs? And then now we come in and redesign. How do we set up, or how do we ensure that this trainee is able to be given the real knowledge or the real skill on what is expected when they get to the industry tomorrow? So that is exactly what as an institution we are doing.
I feel the need of putting an emphasis on job interviews, because I've seen situations whereby yes, I have all the qualifications, but I don't have that. I can't express myself.
Yes. Actually, on interviews, that is where even many people fail.
I've also been at that.
Yes, because you get to the interview panel, and what comes to your mind is, I think I'm not prepared for this.
Of course.
And as an institution, as personally as a mentor, and this is what I've been doing for quite many years. Even if you ask my trainees, this is what I've always been telling you. When we will be joining out the graduates during that time that they will be leaving almost at the tail end of finishing their curriculum, we always have what we call the mentorship programs. And mentorship programs roll about things to do with CV writing.
Yeah.
It goes about CV, the CV writing clinics on what needs to be added in the CV, what needs not to be added. We also come about the interview skills. We also talk about the mock interviews. We just take the trainees through the kind of interview setup, so that tomorrow, when an opportunity like that emerge, they will even not fear the panelists who are there. The other thing also that we do is the personal branding. We always ensure that these trainees also are having that personal brand and their self-esteem, improving on their self-esteem, that they are not suffering from that low ego. In fact, what kills many people during the interview, for lack of a better term, to kill is to mean at least that anxiety that they develop during the interview is at least they have improved on their ego. When they are going to the interview, they are having that esteem that any other person who is interviewing them, they are giving them an opportunity. They are not denying them. They are not there to punish them in one way. That is what we ensure as an institution. So improving on their skill on writing the CVs, taking them through the interview skills, and also maybe mock interviews on what they expect during these, as well as also building on their plan to improve on the low esteem that they do be having.
I've seen situations whereby interviewees asked, can you tell us about yourself?
Yes.
And this person goes again to talk about whatever is already on the CV.
Yeah, you see, what the panelists wants to ask or want to get from you as a person.
Yeah.
You see, it depends on the kind of the task that they have, but they are trying to give you an opportunity to express yourself. Are you in a position to express? And giving you an opportunity to tell them more about yourself is so that anything that is not captured in the CV can also be clearly outlined. Not necessarily like you need to read what is there in the CV, but there are other attributes that you're having, like for example, as Adams, that you want maybe the panelists need to know that has not even been captured there.
So how do you prepare students for attachments, interviews, and internships?
What we do as an institution on the internship programs and even the attachment programs is we are creating the linkages with the companies, we are creating the linkages with the industry, so that these people, when they will be going there, the industry mentors, because actually we are the institutional mentors. As an institution, we are mentoring them internally. But now there are the industry mentors that they are putting them now in the real life. They want to ensure that what is expected of them industry-wise will be given. So as an institution, we always create the link as with the industry, so that these trainees will be able to get an automatic match of what is in the field, not struggling again to maybe go there and look for what is not relevant to them.
So I have a mind-blowing question whereby I always ask my guests. So how can you turn 20 shillings into something useful?
In fact, 20 shillings is much. According to me, I think I would say that 20 shillings is much.
So in this way, the Nakuru National Library is only 20 shillings. We've seen youths mostly to Nyayo Gardens, they just relax. We have free access to net, free access to computers, free access to books. We don't pay for that. The only charge is 20 shillings. And you're here up to evening. But most of the students are not aware. Initially, I wasn't aware, of course, also. When I got to know about this place, I spend
your 20 shillings wisely.
I spend most of my time around this place, and it has really impacted me so much. I've met people, and because we also have programs, different programs that goes on at the American corner. This is part of
American corner.
Yeah. So, what can you tell youths about this opportunity?
Now, that's actually an insightful question.
Yeah.
And I think many other people don't even have more information about this.
Yeah.
As you've said that they always go sleep, wait for other things. That's actually an avenue for many other things that are not against the values and virtues of the given society. But if they could be able to turn the 20 shillings that they have into increasing the knowledge by coming here and reading something that can at least add value to them in one way. And these libraries that we do have are actually, I want to just say that they have, in one way or another, assisted many. By you see, we are in the region that you will not be able to get some information in our homes because of lack of resources. But this library that we are in, the National Library, provide almost every other thing, either electronically, either books wise, even the internet. You will be able to get what you want. Just easily. And what I would encourage the youths of today, when they have their 20 shillings that they could have spent in gambling, they could have spent in other things, let them invest in coming and reading the library. Yes.
So, what do you think? What are the role that the community library play in empowering students?
Yeah, like I've said, some of the time we get in our homes, we don't have this access to quite other resources.
Yeah, very true.
And the libraries plays a key role in at least provision of these resources that we don't have. Like you mentioned about the Wi-Fi, really, you can get the books that we don't have anywhere in the library. You get even the space itself that you could not get. Many other youths don't even have the place where they could even read for even an hour. So the library provides that. These community libraries that we do have plays a key role in provision of the services that they cannot even get where they are. Yeah.
So, in your view, how can libraries becoming a learning spaces beyond just reading books?
Now, by maybe hosting, for example, they can host the career workshops. Like, for example, they can today decide that they want to mentor people on their different careers. They can even do what you're doing as of now. This is also one thing that the library can still do. They can also still do the language clubs. They can invite people to just have discussions on competition on languages. Like, for example, different institutions coming to compete, or having the language clubs that they can compete and also get an awards. As well, also it could be the digital training skills. They can also ensure that they provide the digital training skills to all the youths or even any other person who wants to get that. So that is another way also these libraries can evolve to better their services that they do have.
Let me enlighten you.
Okay.
Do you know that everything you've touched on
Yes.
at American Corner Spaces, there are programs touching on everything you've touched on.
You've really enlightened me.
Because we have programs that touches on a job interview, how we respond to job interviews, CV. We have programs like the programming area. We have IT specialization, and we have so many programs that just is for the youth, mentoring for the youth. And fun enough, it's free.
That's better. In fact, I don't know that those are the new things that I wish the library to come up with. But if there are things
It's already
there, I think you've moved ahead of us. You've really, really moved.
And I feel this should be echoed out to the youth so that they get to know that there are kind of programs that exist around these places, but they are not aware. These are best programs. I've been here, they can attest. So this is a wonderful place, and a big shout to the youths outside. Come to American Corner at Nakuru National Library. You'll get to meet people, you'll get to learn a lot, and there are free access to so many things here that will really impact your life outside there. So ensure you visit this place, American Corner at Nakuru, Kenya National Library. So guys, do not miss this, and we still have programs that is ongoing. So how can African Institute collaborate with American corner spaces library to create more opportunities for students?
Yeah, what we could do as African Institute in collaboration with these American libraries to have is maybe having the seminars to enlighten the youth on what could be there, like also the information sessions. Like what you're just saying is, I think, lack of information that is not reaching. And as an institution now, we could bring our youths so that they could go through the sessions, so that they get the information on the new things that are there. It could also be the scholarship information on what is available in America, for example, that are not there. So as an institution, I think we can collaborate in ensuring that we're having the scholarship programs that we could have, and also maybe the online seminars, like maybe creating an online platform that maybe people can now discuss the many things that people don't have the information about.
Yeah. So how can such partnership help with attachments and digital skills, scholarships, and global exposure?
In fact, when you were mentioning about this American corner, or actually this National Library having the digital skills, I remembered about there is a unit that is called the digital literacy. Digital literacy lacks a lot of information, and I think this collaboration that you could have is actually going to help the students in creating the digital literacy skills. Also, it could provide attachment platforms. It could also be able to improve them in terms of the leadership programs, as well as also the international exposure. Like, for example, now when they come here, they'll be able to learn quite a lot about what is new, what is there, what does not, what they have not seen, and other things out of that.
So what does purpose mean to you when it comes to young people?
Actually, purpose is when you wake up every other morning to choose what you want. Is a purpose. Like every other morning when you are waking up for something. And that's a purpose. Like the best footballers in the world are always people who wake up to go to training every morning. And because of the purpose that they want to play. So everything that we do and wake up every other morning is for that purpose. So purpose is basically knowing why you wake up at each and every day, each and every other morning, to contribute positively towards a given thing. That you want. That's actually the purpose. Why are we here today? Is because we're having a purpose. Yes.
Do you know the lecturers, the teachers, they know students more than how the parents know them?
Very true. Very, very true. Because I think these are the people they interact with them almost more than even the time that they have with their parents.
And they portray their inner self while in school than at home. We had a lot from our parents.
It's true.
And there's also a gap between the relationship of the parents
And
the young people. Why do you think? Because nowadays a lot of parents don't know what goes into their parents' life.
Now, like I had said initially, when you were asking about how the parents and even the teachers can play a role in mentoring these youths, I mentioned about we need to stop about lecturing. You see, the parents at home have actually defied their role being the parental guidance, and now they have become instructors. Do this, Adams, do this, do this, do this, do this. But they have lacked that mentoring ability of ensuring that they provide the parental guidance on what is expected of them. And that has created a gap. And that's why you even find these youths or even the students being able to express much of their what they go through to their teachers and even to their parents.
Very true.
Because they have the parents have always closed that gap. They are not always open. And if given the opportunity for this generation, it is good as a parent to have that platform of which you can discuss what is ailing your kid, what is in one way or another affecting him or her, and sit in and be able to just give him opportunity to express what he's going through. And from there, you'll even be able to understand your kid very much. And that's why you get that these youths that you have, the expression that they're having with the teachers so much is because when we are out in the extracurricular activities, they interact, they give them the opportunity that even they can air the small things that they go through. And because of that listening opportunity, people now will be able to express much of what they have, which they fear expressing to their parents.
Yeah. So how can we recreate this bond?
Now, what is very important, the parents needs now to come down and to these youths. They need actually to lower their self to the youths. And the counselors and even the mentors also need to have an opportunity to talk to the parents. It is not only talking to the youths alone, even talking to the parents on how to handle the youths of the day, how they need to maybe tell them the challenges that the youths could be going through and how to handle these challenges that they go through at any given day. Yes.
But I think what is destroying us most is that because we are not that close to our parents, we find that another thing that destroys us, we meet strangers that we open to them, but later on we get destroyed with the same things we shared.
And that's actually the challenge that youths are having. You see, what you had even asked about now the relationship wise, even you will find that even the youths of today now are even the girls, for example, the youth girls, they when they get an opportunity to get someone who is even older than them, they will be lured. Why? Is that person will be able to give a false hearing, like they can be able to help them in one way or another. And you'll find them tomorrow. They are even, that's why you find cases of youths being killed mostly is circumventing on the relationships issues. It's because of they are always lured by the small things that these people can maybe maybe in one way or another accept that they will be able to offer, they might not. Yeah. So in one way or another, I think parents also needs to be taught on the challenges that these youths goes through so that they will be able to close that gap and come near the children.
There are parents that believe like when you want to nurture a young person, you have to beat them.
No, punishment is not always. You see, one thing that we have learned is we don't beat our children. We don't actually give the corporal punishment as a way of punishment. Like as a psychologist, I would want to maybe mention that there is what you call reinforcement approach. The reinforcement approaches. Like if today you instill a negative reinforcement, tomorrow you will find that the child will now develop negativity. But if you will be able to reward something that is good, like for example, every time you get something good, you reinforce by provision of a positive thing. Tomorrow, that person will change positively. So pitting them will not actually be a way of correcting that negativity.
I've seen situations whereby a parent feels either annoyed, is agitated so much that they utter some insults. Maybe you might call your child a failure, but that small statement, just underline that small statement, can really have a negative impact on this young person for the rest of their lives.
You see, because we are parents, whatever we are mentioning on our kids, we'll always, if you tell your kid you're a failure and because you are actually an influencer, you are a parent to that kid, automatically that person will be a failure. So every other time, what we encourage parents when we meet at any given point, we always tell them that it is important that they talk positive to their kids. Even if they go wrong, sit them down and correct that wrong. And never at any given time talk anything or even say anything negative about their kids, because it is thank us a power in one way.
Another thing that parents differ with their children. I want my child to be a doctor. My child wants to be an artist. My child wants to be a disc jockey. My child wants to be an MC. Now they don't get that support from me because they're not doing what I wanted them to do. Yeah. So you find them, they go different ways.
Yeah. And I think this thing will be now corrected. I embrace this new education system that we're currently having.
Yeah.
You see the CPE thing. We are running away from now the 844 system, which was actually like a general thing. But now, when it comes to this CPE system of education, you will find that you will be able to identify the talent, you will be able to identify the skill a kid has at his tender age. And you will be able to mentor that skill. Like even when the grade 10 were joining their senior school, you will be able to get that those who are joining the system, the STEM, those who are joining the social and arts, those who are joining the other category of pathway for education, is because the teachers who have been in school have been able to identify the path that kid. So it is actually going to be this issue or this struggle that has been there of the kid finding that the parent is not providing what is expected of them will be something of the long past, because now going forward you will be now going to the direction that your pathway will lead you. And I think it's also an opportunity that we need to give the youths an opportunity to express what they want. Many other time you find that the youths or even the trainees have cleared the system, but they are coming and telling you as a parent, this is now your certificate. Now I want to pursue my own way of doing things. If he has been an artist and you've forced them to be the teachers, they'll shelf the teacher certificate. Now they want to pursue the path that they finding that they want. So I think as an opportunity, as teachers, as parents also, we really need also to be giving the opportunity for these kids of ours to listen what they want.
Another place where we have challenges is you've been to the education sector. You know the marketable courses thing. And as a child, you'll tell me, no, go for this course. And then you'll find that I want to do another course.
Yeah, you see, as a parent, we always supposed to be providing direction. But we are not supposed to be punitive in forcing things to happen. Because at the end of the day, who is going to do that? It is me. So you will not be able to push me so much that I want to do this as a given. In this system of education, I want to tell you, Adams, that all courses are almost marketable. It depends on how you brand them, and it depends on how you are ready to do it. For example, someone else will say that a sector of music is not marketable, but people are earning from there. Someone else will say that the sector of environment is not marketable. People are earning from the environment. So it depends on how you brand yourself as the person who is in that industry. And depends on the passion, depends on the abilities and the interest that you're having. You as a journalist today, it is because of the passion. And if there was someone whom being guided by the parent that journalism is a marketable course, but is not developing the interest and passion, he will not be here today. In fact, he's outside there doing something different. But because now you have developed that passion and interest in this industry, is why you are seated here today.
So how would you address this issue? Whereby, yes, after Form 4, there's the selection of schools and courses. And you find that I don't want to do ICT because people are so many in the field. I don't want to do journalism because there's so many people in the field. Instead, I want to do medicine. Instead, I want to do this. So you end up doing something you never wanted because you feel like so many people in the field.
Personal branding. Personal branding. If today an advert is to be placed on an opportunity that is there, you will see wonders on the number of people that will come But how have you branded yourself for that? How have you embraced that field yourself as a person? So what is very important is we will not say that a given field is flooded with the number. Today, you will find that maybe, for example, the medicine is not flooded, maybe because of the cluster and the entry behavior. But if that is something to go by, many people also will run for that because it's not flooded now. But what about in 5 years' time? It will also be flooded. What about those who will be jammed out in 5 years' time? They will find also that this field is flooded. So it depends on how we brand ourselves as individuals in a given setup or in a given field. That is making us now to own a given field and ensure the success in whatever we are doing at that given time.
So as we're finalizing, what advice would you give every youth listening today about building their future?
Now, dream big. I want to just say that they still need to dream big. They need also to still stay disciplined. They need also to still continue choosing the good friends, will people to give them proper guidance. They need also to be continuously getting new skills. Like, for example, they come to the library, get new skills on what happens on daily. And the bottom line is respect yourself. Respect yourself as a person. When you respect yourself as a person, even the environment and the surrounding is also going to respect you. But if you don't respect yourself, environment, you see how we look at ourselves is when we have respect in ourselves, how we look at the surroundings also like is respecting us. Like, but if you don't respect yourself, even when you see the environment, it looks like it doesn't respect you. And then also the other thing is don't stop. Okay, every other time believe that you will be able to succeed. Don't stop believing that there is success. Continue. If any failure that you have today will not be amounting to the future failure, you can fail today, wake up tomorrow, and you will be able to succeed again tomorrow. That is actually the bottom line that I can tell the youths for doing. Yes.
So when I want to enroll to African Institute Year School, what's the procedure?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. As an institution of African Institute, we have two avenues. First is identifying that you want to pursue a given course. You can always visit us in our institution. But because we are digitally enabled, you always visit our website at www.irats.ac.ke. That is where you will be able to get all quite other courses that we do have. You'll be able to download our brochure. You will be able to download your application letter. You will be able to choose our campus that you want to go to. Because actually African Institute is an institution that is in the entire Republic. We are currently having 7 campuses in the Republic. Nakuru campus is one of it. So if you are in Nakuru and today you want to go to maybe Maralal, for example, or you want to go to Eldoret, you will visit that website and you'll be able to identify a course of your choice. If it is not in Nakuru, could be in a given campus, you will be able to visit there and see a course of your choice. As an institution, we are having good opportunities for training. We train people whom we want also to build the society tomorrow. We are building the good citizens that will be able to change this society, change this country to the better of what you expected in terms of what we have been building for the Vision 2030.
So what courses do you offer?
Currently, we do have quite a number of other courses. We are having the courses that is in field of health and social sciences. Health and social sciences. We are having schools in engineering and agriculture. We are having in tourism and hospitality. We are having courses in business. We are having courses in journalism. We are having courses in accountancy. Quite many courses. I'll not be able to enumerate, but I've mentioned the schools that we do have. Like, for example, giving an example, like on the School of Health and Social Sciences,
Yeah.
you can pick a course. These are the courses that are health wise. Like for example, the CNA programs, the nutrition programs, the community health. Those are geared towards the health sector. The tourism could be someone who wants to tour America, for example. We have we train the tour guides. We train maybe the tourism industry. We train people on hospitality, food production and services. Just to mention even the engineering, we're having people whom we train for power, for plumbing, the plumbers. We train the ICT people, the journalists, in the business industry, the human resource managers. We train the supply chain and procurement officers, and even the information scientists. So that's that to just mention a few of the programs that we do have. I might not be in a position to really exhaust, but what I would advise is we visit our website, and you'll be able to really see quite other programs that we do have that a person can pursue.
Yeah.
And there are always the marketable courses that someone can do, and tomorrow you'll be a better person.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, as we're finishing up, you can leave your parting shot, and then another thing, touch on American corner spaces, touch on youth, and also principle.
Yeah.
And you can also tell them to come to African Institute.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, Adams. I think I want to really appreciate this is actually you said this is the youth corner.
Yeah.
And we are in the American corner now.
Yeah.
That is where we are. And this is actually an environment that we've really learned a lot. And it is actually providing quite a lot of experience. When the youths when the youths are given this opportunity, they can come here to learn a lot, either digitally or even reading the books that we do have here. It's quite an experience that we're having here. And it is an opportunity that the youths can get exposed to what is expected of them in their lifetime. About us as an institution, we really appreciate partnering with National Library every other day. This is not the first time that you are coming. We've been having good partnership. They've been giving us an opportunity to come and learn. They have also been attaching our students here. We've also been sending them to come and train on many other things. So it is indeed an opportunity that we have gotten, which we really want to appreciate. As an institution also of African Institute, we are an institution that we give an opportunity for training, which we want to ensure any youth that is listening today, they can also take an opportunity to come and learn with us many things that we do have. As a person, I want to really appreciate the opportunity also that is given so that we could talk with the youths of this Kenya this afternoon. This message is really, really meant for you. And we've talked about the peer pressure. And the peer pressure that we are talking about is what is killing most of the youths today. If you what you've said, if you will have a youth that is not having a smartphone today, will be working so extra hard to ensure, even in wrong ways, to ensure that they have a smartphone, which should not be the case. The message that I'm having to you as youths today is let us live our life. Let us not live someone else's life, because tomorrow will be even better than today. Thank you very much for the opportunity given, and God's blessings. Asante sana.
What number can we access you?
My personal line is actually 0717 892 881. You can always reach me. That is my personal line. It is always open for everyone. We don't say that you don't call. You can call.
Thank you, and I really appreciate your time. You took your time to come for this, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Asante sana. Asante.
So guys, that was a very impactful conversation with principal of African Institute. It is here in Nakuru, and as I always tell you this, it is not the movement of clock that brings the newness of life, but newness of mind. Until next time, do not forget to subscribe to all our social media handles as The Young and Bold with Adams, Voices for the Youth, Vision for the World. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Until next time, bye-bye.